Hello everyone, this is Vrishali and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In previous session we discussed about different types of computer network and different network devices with example. I have mentioned complete computer network and security subject playlist link in below description box. Now in today's session we will discuss the most important topic in computer network, that is network topologies. Let's start the session. At the end of this session, you will learn about different network topologies with example, and at the end we will discuss a question bank. Now, the first topic is what exactly network topology. See, as we discussed earlier, there are different types of network like local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. Under that network, there are different types of devices are present like computers, printers, scanners, or different network devices like hub, switch, router, right? So all the devices are connected with each other, and after connecting, they share information with each other. So this arrangement, this structure is called as network topologies. Basically, this network topology is used in different network designing algorithm, routing algorithm in operating system, then image recognition, data compression purpose, and database management system. Nowadays, network topology is used everywhere. So, there are total 7 types of network topologies like point-to-point, bus, ring, star, mesh, tree, and hybrid topologies. So, each topology is having their own advantage and disadvantage. Now, let's discuss all these network topologies one by one. So, the first and basic topology is point-to-point topology. In point-to-point topologies, there are only two devices. First work as a sender and another work as a receiver. See here in this diagram, device 1 send information to device 2 receive this information and send response back to the device 1. So this is called as point-to-point topology. They provide the high bandwidth and high speed. The best example of this topology is Bluetooth connection. You can transfer the file between two devices using Bluetooth, then cable connection between the two computers. Also, there is a telephonic conversion, telephone line connection between the two modems, then satellite communication link between the two ground stations, right? So these all are the example of point-to-point topologies. Nowadays, we can use regularly this topology. Next. Now, the next and basic topology is bus topology. See here in this particular diagram. This is a structure of bus topology. So in bus topology, see here, this is a one coaxial cable and all the devices present in network connected with that cable directly, right? There are total 5 PC and these 5 PCs are directly connected to this cable. Now, in bus topology, only one device send information at a time. Okay. So suppose PC1 want to send information to PC3. So PC1 send information. So PC2 also receive those information. PC3, PC4 and PC5. Basically, all the devices connected in network, they receive those information. So this is called as bus topology. There is a multi-point connection is there. Now, this bus topology use a technique that is CSMA, means Carrier Sense Multiple Access Technique. This technique is used to handle the data flow between all these bus topology. How? See here. The first technique is collision avoidance, that is CSMA CA technique. Suppose this PC1 want to send information to PC3, but at that time this PC3 send information to the PC5, means this line is busy, right? And only one device send information at a time in burst topology. So at that time PC1 get in wait state. They wait until this media become idle, right? So this is called as collision avoidance technique. Next one is a collision detection technique. Suppose PC1 want to send information to PC3, but here PC2 send information to PC4. Again PC3 also try to send information to PC5, means there is a collision is there, right? So at that time PC1 get in stop state. They stop to transmitting data until this collision issue will get solved, right? So this is called as collision detection and avoidance technique. So basically in bus topology, one PC send data at a time and they send information to all the other connected devices. Now this bus topology generally used in Ethernet LAN cable. Suppose in your college there is a computer lab and there are total 20 pieces are connected in one LAN, right? So this is called as bus topology. In different small offices and different television networks, there are bus topology is used. Now what is the advantages of bus topology? So first, it works only in small network, right? There is only one cable is used, so the cost of cable is less and cost of installation also is less. Now, it supports only 10 Mbps speed. And suppose one node get fail, so it does not affect on any other node in bus topology. Now what is the disadvantages? See here, suppose this is one common cable get fail. So at that time whole system get crash. So this is the main disadvantages of bus topology. So you can add multiple devices in this topology, but they get slow down the particular network. Because slower operations are perform is there because only one PC send data at a time, right? Then low privacy is there, and suppose there are more than 100 pieces are connected to the one single cable, so chances of data loss is there, right? So these are the advantages and disadvantages of bus topology. Now the next is called as ring topology. See here in this particular diagram, this all the pieces are connected with each other in the form of ring, right? That's why which is called as ring topology. In ring topology, suppose A PC want to send information to D PC. So they send information clockwise or anti-clockwise. First A send information to the B, then B to C, then C to D in this way. Or A to F, F to E, E to D in this way. Okay. Means they send the information clockwise or anti-clockwise. Next, in ring topology, they use a method token passing. Okay. So what is token passing? Suppose this A PC want to send information to the D PC. So at that time what happen? This A PC generate one token and under that token they save the destination address of particular PC like physical address. Okay. Mean they save the physical address of D PC and also store the information they want to send. So this APC send this token to the BPC. BPC check their address is match or not. Not. Then again move forward to the CPC. CPC again check their address. No. Then again move to the DPC. So address is matched with the DPC. So DPC receive those information and again send response back or again send acknowledgement to the APC. So this is called as ring topology. Generally, this ring topology work in local area network and wide area network, in some industrial control system and different telecommunication networks. Now, what is the advantages of ring topology? See, in this ring topology, data transmission speed is high. Okay, and there is a twisted pair cable is used. This cable is inexpensive. Only one cable is used there. Okay, that's why installation cost is also low. You can easily add and remove devices in this particular network. And there is data flow only in one direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So there is a reduced chances of collision. Next, disadvantages of ring topology. See, suppose a particular fault occur in this cable. There is only one cable. This is the main cable. Suppose any fault occur in this cable, they disturb the complete communication network. Now, the failure of single node, they also fail the entire network. And the main disadvantages is communication delay. Suppose there are total 100 PCs are connected in ring topology and PC number 1 want to send information to PC number 99. So there is a communication delay because they try to send the information clockwise, right? So communication delay is directly proportional to the number of nodes present in ring topologies. Clear? So this is all about ring topology. Now the next one is a star topology. See here in this particular image, here all nodes are connected with the hub. Hub is a central point. Okay, they work as a server. So all these pieces are personally connected to the hub. Hub has different ports and these pieces are connected to it. Basically, there is a point-to-point connection between that, right? Suppose this computer want to send information to this printer. Okay. So computer send information to the hub. Hub check the physical address of device and they send this information to the printer. So this is a working of star topologies. And nowadays star topology used everywhere in airports, in hospitals, in banks, in different educational institution. Because suppose there is a one engineering college. So all the data of this college stored in one centralized server, right? Suppose there is a State Bank of India. So there are multiple branches, but their all data have stored in one central server, right? So star topology basically used everywhere. Now, what is the advantages of star topology? See, all the devices connected separately, they have their own cable, right? So it is very easy network maintenance and management is there. You can easily add new devices because hub has different ports. You can connect devices to that particular port. It supports the bandwidth up to 100 Mbps. This is a speed. Okay. And usually you can easily expand new devices. You can easily add new devices under that. Now what is the disadvantages of star topology? Suppose this central hub get fail. So they crash the entire network. Right. Second, there is a higher requirement of cable because each device has their own cable and it is a more expensive than bus and ring topologies because there are so many cables are used, right? Next. Now the next topology is called as mesh topology. So mesh topology generally used everywhere. Internet is one of the best example of mesh topology. See here in this example, in this diagram, this is a structure of mesh topology. Here all the computers are interconnected with each other through various connection. This is a piece, this PC is connected to this PC in different ways, right? There are multiple paths between different computers for sending and receiving data. So this is the best example of internet, then Wi-Fi router, then different smart home system. In smart home system, there are multiple lights, then fans, then a TV, then a refrigerator, washing machine. These all things are connected with each other, right? So this is the best example in smart home system. Now, suppose this PC want to send information to this PC. So they check the shortest path, which is the shortest path for sending the data, right? Now, what is the advantages of mesh topology? So the best advantage is communication speed is very fast between the node because they choose the shortest path for sending the information. You can easily add the new devices and the fault diagnosis is easy there. Now, what is the disadvantages? So this is all the interconnected network. That's why their installation and configuration is difficult and it is a very high cost. High cost is required for installation and maintenance. So this is called as mesh topology. Now the next topology is called as tree topology. Basically tree topology is use the all the characteristics of bus and star topology. See here, this is the structure of tree topology. There is a one main node. Again, there are two nodes are connected with there. So this node is called as root node and other node are called as child node. Again, they have the child nodes are present. Basically, there is a hierarchical fashion, right? And there is a point to point and point to multi-point links are there. See here, device 1, device 2, point to point connection. Device 2, then device 4 and device 5, there is a multi-point connections are there, right? So I will give you one example. Suppose in your engineering college, there are total 5 departments like computer, IT, electronics, civil and mechanical. So under the computer department, there are suppose 3 labs, data structure lab, computer network lab and operating system lab, right? So this is called as hierarchy. They send information according to their next sub nodes, sub departments, right? So this is called as tree topology. See here in this example. So they work like a bus and star topology. See, this is a one main single cable, right? As per the bus topology, this hub is connected to this cable, and this hub again has three devices are connected to that hub, right? Here S2 hub is there, this connected to this bus, and again D, E, F nodes are connected to the S2 hub, right? So this is the structure of tree topology. Now, the main is advantages of tree topology. So you can use tree topology for long distance information sending purpose. You can easily expand and manage a different networks, and error detection and correction is very easy because it divided into the subparts. Again subparts are there, right? Now disadvantages of tree topology. See, suppose this root node get fail, this central hub get fail, then they fail the entire system, right? And their cost is high because lots of cablings are used. So this is called as tree topology. Now the last is hybrid topology. Basically, hybrid topology is a combination of all the various different topologies. See here in this particular diagram, there is a star topology, ring topology, and bus topology. All these three topology connected each other, right? So we can use hybrid topology as per the requirement of the network. I will give you one example. Suppose there is a small e-commerce business office, okay? So in this e-commerce business office, they use a star topology to connect multiple computers to the customer devices for easy management and cost saving purpose, right? Again, this office used a mesh topology to connect web servers with database for accurate performance, right? Basically, in that particular office, they use a different star topology, mesh topology, burst topology as per the requirement, right? So this thing is called as hybrid topology. Most commonly, they use a star ring or star burst topologies. The advantages of hybrid topology, it is very flexible. You can easily expand or easily add new devices in it, and you can design this topology as per the company requirement or organizational requirement. Now the disadvantages of hybrid topology is very difficult to design, right? And it is very expensive. So this is all about hybrid topology. Now, as per your previous year question paper, they ask these two questions frequently, like explain star and burst topology or explain ring and mesh topology for 4 marks. So here you have to explain what is star topology, their working, their examples, and any two advantages or disadvantages. Clear? So this is all about network topologies. Thank you. Keep learning.